Hello once again. Welcome to the Tiernan Center in Richmond as we bring you North Central Conference basketball. Great to have you with us on the final night of the regular season. The Red Devils coming in at 2-21. They'll take on the Fort Wayne Generals coming in at 10-11. And before we do anything else, it is senior night, and we want to honor those seniors here tonight as well. We will do that before we begin our pregame coverage. So let's go to our public address announcer for tonight's senior night activities.
Ray Whitley is here. Ray, happy 40th birthday. Oh, wait. No, that's 40 years teaching. I'm sorry. My fault. Happy birthday. She can't put me in detention. That's why I did that. Ladies and gentlemen, our senior class of winter athletes for 2016-2017. First, the boys basketball team. A.J. Ferguson. A.J. is here tonight with his parents, Jennifer Copes and Antonio Ferguson. Next up, Trey Griffin. Trey is here tonight with his parents, Mr. and Mrs. Randy Griffin, and his grandmother, Juanita Sellers, and his aunt, Rita Clark. Next up is Daniel Hill. Daniel is here tonight with Dad Derek, Dorian, and Connie Jackson, Grandma. Next up is Jacoby Simpson. Jacoby is escorted onto the floor tonight with his parents, Mario and Michelle Simpson. That is our boys basketball team. Turning to girls hoops, Olivia Lewis. Olivia coming out onto the floor with her father, Chris. Next, we have Kristen Richards. Kristen being escorted by Joanne Lawrence. Next up, Isla Wright, Mom, Christy, Brad, and then Kiera, Cameron, Brendan, all coming out onto the floor. Next up is girls swimming and diving, Asia Garcia. Here tonight with her parents, Pat Shore and Sally Garcia. Next up is Samantha Hayes. Samantha. I can't do blue, it's Sammy. Sammy's here tonight with her parents, Bob and Kathy Hayes. Next up, Lily Vincent. Lily here tonight with her parents, Kim and Jeremy Vincent. He wrapped up his high school career in wrestling with a season record of 50-1, finishing third place in the state. Ladies and gentlemen, wrestling, Olston, Maine. Here tonight with his mother, Lori Maine, and his father, Jeremy Maine. Aubrey, here tonight with her mother, Angela, her father, Timothy, and her grandmother, Carol. This year, we don't have any seniors on our cheerleading squad. And gymnastics is busy stomping competition. So there you have it, the senior members of this year's winter athletic season.
There is again the pregame festivities for the seniors, and congratulations to all of them that are participating in their final winter sports season. Of course, we still have a spring sports season coming up. Many of those athletes will take part in that as well. All right, we are getting ready for high school basketball tonight. The state tournament will begin on Tuesday. We know the Red Devils got one of the byes, so they will not play until a week from today. They'll play the winner of what is expected to be a very, very tough game between Mount Vernon and Connorsville coming up on Tuesday over at Newcastle. And, of course, the other team that got the bye in the opening round was Newcastle, the host team, so they will not play until Friday as well. Pendleton playing Greenfield Central. And, of course, we'll talk more about that next week when we get a chance to talk with perhaps a couple of the players and head coach Rick Wedlow. Red Devils coming in at 2-21. Again, that record is very deceiving because of the 6 losses, or I should say the 6 wins that were taken away earlier this year. The Fort Wayne Generals coming in at 10-11, and of course we'll scout them coming up a little bit later as well. When we come back on the Farm Bureau Insurance with Kevin Shear pregame show, we talked earlier today with head coach Rick Wedlow. During our portion of Inside Richmond Basketball, we'll have a piece of that coming up in just a couple of moments. Stay right there. This is the Farm Bureau Insurance with Kevin Shear pregame show right here on Radio Troy Digital Sports.
Getting a lucky break rocks, but no one can be lucky all the time, which is why when it comes to your insurance coverage, luck should have nothing to do with it. So talk to Indiana Farm Bureau Insurance, the company that believes great coverage starts with care. A cost-free consultation offered to anyone, Farm Bureau client or not, that allows agents to get to know you better so they can help you prepare better. Indiana Farm Bureau Insurance. Stop knocking on wood.
Questions about your coverage in Wayne County? Call 765-962-9548 and ask for me, Kevin Shear.
Are new cabinets on your wish list? Visit the new Georgia Direct showroom and see the great variety of cabinets on display in a modern setting. Georgia Direct carries quality craft-made one cabinets, and the new showroom has plenty of styles and colors on display. In Richmond, craft-made one is only available at Georgia Direct, where the designers are always on hand to help create a custom kitchen for your home. Visit Georgia Direct's new showroom on 40 East, next to Red Lobster. You'll love what you see, and you'll love the savings at Georgia Direct.
For over 30 years, Reynolds Plumbing has been keeping the Richmond-Wayne County area running. Whether on commercial properties, restaurants, or residential, they've done quality plumbing, heating, and air work for thousands of customers. It's not just about the quality work, it's also about customer service. It's about attention to details and making absolutely sure you are 100% satisfied. If that's the kind of experience you want in your next plumbing or HVAC job, then Reynolds Plumbing has you covered. Give them a call at 966-0994.
There's only one place to go on the World Wide Web to find the best automotive deals. Wetzelauto.com. One of the area's largest inventories all in one spot. Wetzelauto.com. Here for you 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. Wetzelauto.com. New and used vehicles, service, parts, body shop, and rental. Plus, value your trade. It's easy to navigate. It's convenient. Wetzelauto.com. It's clickin' awesome.
We are down to the final game of the regular season, and then next week, a week from today, the Red Devils will play the winner of the Mount Vernon-Connorsville game at the sectional in Newcastle. But as we said, one more to go. That is tonight as they take on the Generals of Fort Wayne. And head coach Rick Wedlow, kind enough to be with us once again. And here we go. You're down to the last one. It's senior night, and
here we go, man.
And then next week, the dress rehearsal stuff is over with. You play for real. Just kind of give me your thoughts about season number 2.
Well, it's been a fun year. I mean, as far as work with our kids and watching our kids grow and develop and overcome some things on the court, off the court, and things like that. But our staff, we've grown as a staff, and I feel like we've all improved day after day after day, and feel like we're in a good position right now in terms of our sectional draw, and we're excited to play. I mean, it's a long season, but it goes by so it sounds like a contradiction, but it's a long season, but it seems like it's went by so fast.
Yeah.
We're starting out the day before Thanksgiving, and now we look up, it's February 24th, and we go through a tough non-conference schedule early on, and the WEDC. I thought we had some improvements in the WEDC after going from the consolation bracket to finishing in 5th in the tournament, and you have to take the positives out of that, and we played a lot of quality ball clubs tough. We've had one of the toughest schedules, I think, in the state. I mean, and our kids have gotten better and better every day. And we have flaws and weaknesses like every other team out there. And we just have to continue to work on those flaws and recognize those, acknowledge them, and but also understand that we have some strengths as well, and we have some good players and some smart players that work hard and they play hard, and they're good teammates and very coachable kids. We're looking forward to playing tonight versus a good Fort Wayne team.
Yeah.
Mother Nature may have something to say with that. When you're talking about going from 70 to 40, there are a lot of things can happen when there's a 20 to 30 degree drop, and so. Let's hope that we're able to get that game in tonight. But we're excited. We've had a good week of preparation. There's been a lot of energy in the gym this week, and a lot of things going on in our Richmond basketball community. Our last weekend, our youth programs, we had our 3rd, 4th, 5th, 6th, 7th grade team went down to Cincinnati, and they played, and they played pretty well. Didn't win a championship, but we played against good competition from Southern Indiana, Cincinnati area, and Kentucky.
Good.
And this weekend we have some kids, 5th grade group going to Batesville. We have a group going to play in Jay County. Next week we have our 3rd through 8th grade going to Fort Wayne. 3rd through 8th grade going to Greenfield Central, March 11th and 12th. And so we're the Richmond basketball movement is moving in the right direction.
Yeah.
It takes time, and we're building, and we're excited about tonight. We're excited about next week. Monday we'll get over there and get on Chrysler Fieldhouse floor and try to get accustomed to those goals and the floor, and we'll see who we have to play next Friday. Whomever we play will be tough. Mount Vernon is a tough team. They start off the season, ranked in the top 10. Connersville as well was ranked in the top 10, 15. And so whoever wins that game, we know we'll have a formidable opponent. Fortunately, we'll get a chance to watch them live with our staff and our players, and we'll have a couple of days to try to prepare a game plan for them for that Friday. I know we're probably not forecasted to do much damage in that tournament, but we believe in ourselves, and we have some good feelings about the things that we can do, and just excited about the opportunity, and we're going to go out and play hard and do our best and see what happens.
Are you a coach that likes the bye, or are you a coach that would rather play on Tuesday and keep things rolling, knowing that you have a whole week now? Do you rather prepare, or what would you rather do?
Well, I'm all about just taking what they give us. Yeah. We have to play Tuesday night. I've been on part of teams we played that Tuesday night, play Friday night, play Saturday night, both as a player and a coach, and we've had success. As a player, I won. I was part of 2 sectional champions, 2 regional champions, 1 semi-state, and obviously 1 state championship. As a coach, I was part of 2 sectional champions, 1 regional championship, and a Final Four finalist. And the year that we won all those, I don't think we've got to bye. I mean, we played Tuesday, Friday, and we had to come back Saturday and play. Yeah. And so, whatever the schedule says we have to do, we're going to go and do it to the best of our ability.
I would imagine from at least a preparation standpoint, as you said, you go Monday, Tuesday you'll watch those 2 teams play. It gives you maybe a slight advantage to say, listen, they have to play and they have to prepare for each other, then they have to prepare for you, where you only have to prepare for one. Yeah,
absolutely. Obviously we have film on both. We've seen both live. We played Connersville. You got a chance to see a great ball game between Northeastern and Connersville this past Tuesday. And Connersville, they are who they are. Yep. They're one of the toughest ball clubs in the state, and by toughness, I mean they don't make mistakes.
Yeah.
They don't beat themselves. They don't allow momentum and runs startle them. And Kerry Brown is about as cool as he gets on the sideline, and he's a great coach, and they do a very good job with their players. And so I always try to pick up things, tendencies, and from coaches that I see and teams that I watch. And one thing I really admire Kerry about is just about being pretty cool, calm, and collected over there on the sidelines, and that's something that I'll have to involve in my coaching style as I continue to coach. But Connersville's tough, Mount Vernon's tough, Newcastle they're well coached. Pendleton, they're tough. I watched Pendleton Newcastle last week. They're tough. Greenfield Central, they're kind of like us. I think they're better than what their record says. They play a pretty good schedule as well. But we feel like we're the dark horse in this thing. I know, there are some that may count us out, and that's fine. Everybody's entitled to their opinions, and that's why we have to play the game to see what happens.
I think it's maybe from top to bottom one of the most balanced of any sectional in the state, because I've looked through the whole thing, and like you said, I wouldn't count anybody out, no matter what.
Absolutely. I mean, when you look at the sectional up in the Lafayette area, where you have Jeff, Harrison, McCutcheon, you have who else is in there? You have Kokomo in there, and you have Zionsville.
Yeah,
that's tough.
Yeah.
And then you have the one with Warren and Lawrence North and North Central. That's tough. And then I'd say Sectional 9 and Newcastle is right there, and it's just competitive as any of those other 2.
Yeah.
The teams in our section can play with any of those teams, and but they're all tough. And fortunately, you throw the records out, you throw the rankings out, none of that doesn't matter.
Yeah.
It's not like you have a good seed and you get to play close to home, or you get to play on your home floor, whatever. Most of these places are neutral sites. Well, I take that back. Most of these places are great venues to play.
Yeah.
You know, I hope that our kids are up for the challenge. You know, we'll have to defend. You know, we'll have to do all the little things, the loose balls. You know, make sure we, you know, have intense closeouts. Make sure we have physical box outs. You know, make sure we have good ball movement, extra passing. Make sure we're not settling for jump shots. And make sure we make our layups and step to the free throw line and knock down our free throws.
Coach, as I said a little bit ago, you look at Fort Wayne, and I see 2 sophomores, and one of those sophomores is putting up some pretty good numbers, and we're talking almost a double-double. You're going to have your hands full even tonight on senior night.
Absolutely. You know, the young kid, he's 6'4", 6'5". He's in an elite athletic category. I mean, he's in the athletic category with the Jalen Attaways and the Millhouse kid from Anderson. There's just some things that you don't teach.
Yeah.
And you know, he's like a 4'3", 40 guy. And he's potential to be a state champion in track. I hear he's a terrific wideout on the football field.
Oh boy!
And all that stuff translates to being a superior athlete on the basketball court. You know, we have to do a good job of keeping him off the glass. We have to make him shoot from the outside, and we can't allow him to get out in transition because he's a high wire act. He plays above the rim, and you know, he gets them going. Yeah. And then we have the Dial kid that shoots the ball very well. Long, lanky kid, good defender. And they played a good schedule. They played Fort Wayne, Northrop, and Lures, and Homestead, and you know, they played some good competition. You know, Southside and Snyder, and so they'll come in here tonight and they'll be ready to play. They're well coached. They're very athletic. Yeah. And they're kind of a when you see them, they look like a Anderson. You combine the Anderson, Belmont type of athletes that are probably a little bit more disciplined and maybe shoot the ball a little bit better, which makes them scary. Yeah. They get out on the floor and they defend, they press and trap and so forth. And so key for us tonight is we'll have to take care of the basketball. We'll have to attack their pressure, make them pay for pressing us. We've done a pretty good job against pressure this year. And then obviously defensively we'll have to stick to our scouting report. You know, we try to be as detailed as we can about each player, from the first 5 to the guys coming off the bench. But tonight will be interesting because we're starting a lineup we haven't started all year. Obviously on senior night you want to give the seniors the opportunity to start and hear their name called in the start lineup. And but we feel confident in those 5 guys. You know, tonight we'll keep Christian with that group, but Jacoby will start. Daniel has started a couple of times. Of course, Trey and AJ. I mean, AJ has been sensational the last couple of weeks. Trey has been on fire the last month. And Daniel has given us some energy. And Jacoby has had some moments. You know, he's come off the bench, given some offensive boards, some energy. Same with Daniel. Daniel's out there flying around, get on the floor for loose balls, and they're all ultimate teammates. They're good team players. It's all about the team. There's no selfishness with any of them, and you know, I'm really looking forward to them to this moment tonight. It's sad because it's the last time they'll play on our floor. Yep. And so, you know, that's the tough part about it because, you know, they're great kids. They're all good students. They're good citizens, and you just hate that this has to end. Yeah. And you know, you're allotted 24 games, and we're going to make the most out of our 24th game, and hopefully, you know, kids come out and play with the right intensity and play with the right purpose and get us off to a good start. I mean, I want to let those guys play and you know, eventually we'll get into our normal rotation. But you know, if they come out smoking, we're gonna let them ride as long as they're smoking. Yeah. And but It'll be an interesting night. And we're looking forward to a good crowd and, showcase our seniors. And, again, our program is about playing for our seniors. We're constantly reminding our freshmen and our JV guys that one day they'll be that senior. They'll be that varsity player. And when you're in here running offenses and running defenses for the varsity, you just know that one day this is going to be you, and you're going to need that freshman. You're going to need that JV player to bring some intensity and play with some purpose and make it tough on you so you be prepared for that Friday, Saturday game.
Once again, head coach Rick Wedlow talking about his seniors and tonight's matchup against Fort Wayne as we continue in the Farm Bureau Insurance with Kevin Shear pregame show. Come back, take a look at the Generals coming up next. This is Richmond basketball and Radio Troy Digital Sports.
Getting a lucky break rocks, but no one can be lucky all the time. Which is why when it comes to your insurance coverage, luck should have nothing to do with it. So talk to Indiana Farm Bureau Insurance, the company that believes great coverage starts with care. A cost-free consultation offered to anyone, Farm Bureau client or not, that allows agents to get to know you better so they can help you prepare better. Indiana Farm Bureau Insurance. Stop knocking on wood.
Questions about your coverage in Wayne County? Call 765-962-9548 and ask for me, Kevin Shear.
Scouting Report is brought to you by Harrington Oak Insurance. At Harrington Oak, they spend every day working to make our community better, safer, and more enjoyable because their focus is on insurance, and that's it. They're on top of all of the industry changes and are a one-stop shop for all your insurance needs, whether it's business, personal, life, or health. That's why when it comes to protecting you and what's important to you, Harrington Oak insures it. Give them a call at 962-9502 or go to their website, harringtonoak.com. Harrington Oak, we got it. Generals come in at 10-11 on the year, but they've won 3 out of the last 4. They beat Fort Wayne Canterbury in their last outing, 57-52. Richmond leads the series over 7 games, 5-2, and Richmond won last year 56-43. General's not a huge scoring team at around 59. They give up 59 per game, but they will rebound at 31. They're not a terrible shooting basketball team, 31% from three-point range and 43% overall. They will turn the ball over a little bit at 13.4, and the free throws, not a good free throw shooting team at 57%. Keep an eye on 2 sophomores tonight. Craig Young, 19 points per game, 9.1 rebounds, 3 of those offensive, 59% field goal shooting, and he also shoots 50% from three-point range. And he is, again, an animal, a different cat inside. The Red Devils will have to deal with not only inside, but outside here tonight. And then keep an eye on Demaria Dial, averaging 10.1 points per game. We will come back in a couple of moments. When we do, we'll check out the North Central Conference as we see what is happening on this final night of high school basketball during the regular season. It's all coming up right here on Radio Troy Digital Sports.
Best One Tire and Service has been committed to our partners since 1948. With more than 250 locations in 26 states, Best One puts over 1 million tires on the road every year. Superior tires, expert service, competitive prices. Best One Tire and Service, where the best costs less.
Hi, I'm Roger Clark with Best One of Richmond. Because Best One is one of Bridgestone's largest retailers, we offer exclusive Bridgestone savings. Visit us in Richmond to save on Bridgestone tires today.
Hi, this is Troy Dargowski of Radio Troy Digital Sports. There are plenty of places for me to get lunch or dinner, but there's only one Mancino's. In fact, I was just there for lunch the other day and had a delicious pizza grinder. That's just one of many choices I can get at Mancino's. How about a fresh salad? Several varieties of pasta, Mancino's Lights, or perhaps even an oven-baked spaghetti, or maybe a pepperoni pizza. So when you're looking for a great lunch or dinner, make sure you choose Mancino's, 217 National Road West in Richmond. We'd like you to know why public power is important to you. In small towns and cities across America, locally owned public power systems like ours represent local people working together to meet local needs. Our only purpose is to provide an essential service at the lowest possible cost. This makes a big difference in rates and service, and all the benefits we produce at home stay at home. Richmond Power and Light, your locally owned electric utility. Together we make powerful partners. It takes a lot of pieces working together to run a successful business in today's world. One big piece is your connectivity, powered by your internet. For local businesses in Richmond, you have options for who provides your internet. When deciding who to go with, you need to look at Parallax Systems, fiber optic packaging for your benefit. Speed, reliability, and local service, you get it all with Parallax Systems, a division of RP&L. Visit online at parallax.ws or call 962-3770.
Maybe you knew that Indiana University East has world-renowned professors and 50 highly respected IU degree programs. Still, there's someone you should meet. He's a red wolf. He's Rufus, our mascot. He's here for our intercollegiate sports, dozens of student clubs, and to make sure things aren't too, well, tame. Check us out at iue.edu or drop by. But be careful. No leash. IU, focused on you.
Summit Computers in Richmond is a full-service computer manufacturing and support company founded in 1997. They partner with businesses and individuals to provide computer systems, hardware, service, support, and design services. They also provide web hosting, high-speed wireless internet, network design, and much, much more. Summit Computers, the official provider of RadioTroy.com. Time to check out the North Central Conference. Before we do so, I want to remind you that New Vision Sports is a training program that focuses on the training and improvement of serious athletes of all ages and skill levels. From creating customized workout plans to providing ongoing motivation and support, New Vision strives to help you achieve your training goals. Contact New Vision to schedule your workout with Coach Phil Taylor or Coach Jerry Coleman. Give them a call. Here's the number, 977-5831. Again, 977-5831. Or go to their website, newvisionsports.com. That's New Vision Sports with a Z. Well, here's how things landed, at least from a standings point in the North Central Conference. After it was all said and done, Logansport, for the first time in, I think, 50 years, won the conference outright at 9-0. McCutcheon finished 8-1. Kokomo 6-3. Harrison at 5-4. Lafayette and Marion, along with Muncie Central, at 4-5. Tech at 2-7, Anderson 2-7, and the Red Devils finished at 1-8. Two 20-game winners this year. Logansport 22-1, McCutcheon at 20-2. Games tonight: Tech will be hosting Ben Davis. Kokomo home against Fort Wayne Northrop. Also, Lafayette Jeff is at Western. Logansport at Frankfort. McCutcheon on the road at Lake Central, and Newcastle hosting Muncie Central. In the Tri-Eastern Conference, Newcastle, Northeastern finished at 7-0. Hagerstown 5-2. Lincoln is now 4-2. Winchester 4-3. Centerville 3-3. Union County 3-4. Union City 1-6, and Tri 0-7. Lincoln is at Greenfield tonight. Hagerstown hosting Eastern Hancock, and Union County is at Milan. Mid-Eastern Conference, Wapahani finishing with a championship. They're 7-0. Monroe Central 6-1. Westdale 5-2. Blue River and Randolph Southern both finish at 3-4. Daleville 2-5. Union and Cowan both at 1-5. And tonight, Alexandria is at Westdale. Madison Grant is at Monroe Central. Randolph Southern at Southern Wells. Union at Indiana Math and Science. And Wapahani will finish out at Shenandoah. Seton Catholic Cardinals have their senior night tonight as they play Indianapolis Shortridge. Seton 12-11 going into tonight's action. And other games out of the Eastern Division of the Pioneer Conference: Anderson Prep is at Morristown, Heron is at Attucks, and Medora is at Central Christian. That is a look around the area and the North Central Conference. Starters coming up in a couple of moments. Stay right there. This is Richmond basketball right here on Radio Troy Digital Sports, and this is the Farm Bureau Insurance with Kevin Shear pregame show.
Some people are born lucky. Other people take luck into their own hands, avoid stepping on sidewalk cracks, and wouldn't dare walk under a ladder. But whether you're born with luck or make your own, when it comes to your insurance coverage, luck should have nothing to do with it. So talk to Indiana Farm Bureau Insurance today or visit them online at infarmbureau.com to purchase an auto policy. Indiana Farm Bureau Insurance. Stop knocking on wood.
Questions about your coverage in Wayne County? Call 765-962-9548 and ask for me, Kevin Shearer.
Hi, this is Steve Funkhauser, and I was talking to someone the other day about how friendly and professional the crew at Jiffy Lube is, and they said, "You are always so upbeat. I'm going to call you Mr. Positive." And so now I am Mr. Positive. And I want you to know how proud I am of you and that you are doing a great job today. And hey, do something nice for somebody. Make somebody smile. Smiles are contagious, you know. I want you to have a great day and the horse you rode in on. Jiffy Lube. Fast, friendly, professional. I'm Mr. Positive, and I approve this message.
Are you looking for a quality used car you can trust to take you where you want to go? Stop at Tony's Car Sales at 250 National Road West. Tony's has a top-of-the-line selection of low-mileage, one-owner cars, trucks, vans, and SUVs, all hand-picked by Mike and Adrian Parker. Tony's is family-owned with 3 generations and 60 years of experience. Check out their selection at tonyscarsales.com or at 250 National Road West. Tony's Car Sales, where honesty, quality, and price sell cars.
There are banks that are big, and then there's West End Bank. A bank with big ideas to help people, business, and industry. If you're just starting out on your own and want a new car, West End can help. Maybe it's your first home and you need advice on financing. West End Bank has ideas to help you. West End Bank, helping build better lives and a better community. West End Bank is a community bank with big ideas and home to a distinctive style of banking. Equal housing lender, member FDIC.
Hey, tonight's game brought to you in part by Square Donuts of Richmond. Whether it's a delicious breakfast, afternoon treat, or a midnight snack, everyone loves the taste of Square Donuts of Richmond. Enjoy those huge cinnamon rolls or any of the other crowd favorites, including maple bacon, strawberry cheesecake, Oreo cream, pumpkin spice, and more. And, of course, grab those award-winning glazed donuts, voted the #1 donut in the entire state. Proud to be your favorite donut shop and home to the best donuts in town. The only squares around, Square Donuts of Richmond. Here's how things will line out today. First off, for Fort Wayne, Craig Young, a 6'5" forward. He is a sophomore. He wears number 0. Kylon Giroux is a 6'1" junior. He'll be at guard. He wears number 1. Demarie Dial is a 6'1" sophomore. He wears number 11. He'll be at guard. Darius Alexander is another sophomore, 6'5", and he will play center tonight. He wears number 20. And then Anthony Phillips, a 5'9" junior at guard. He wears number 5. So it's Young, Giroux, Dial, Alexander, and Phillips. Red Devils go like this. Trey Griffin, a 6-foot senior. He wears number 3. Jacoby Simpson, 6'1", and a senior, number 10. Christian Harvey, 6 foot and a junior, number 20. A.J. Ferguson, 6'1", and a senior, number 24. And Daniel Hill, 6'2", and a senior, number 25. So again, for the Red Devils tonight, it's Griffin, Simpson, Harvey, Ferguson, and Hill. Tonight's game brought to you in part by Jason Wise of Better Homes and Gardens First Realty Group. He has an idea for an alternative fundraiser for your school group or nonprofit. If you list, buy, or refer a customer and mention this ad, he'll give you 10% of what he makes on that transaction to the school group or nonprofit of your choice in your name. Tell your friends, family, and colleagues to mention this offer when listing with Jason Wise at Better Homes and Gardens First Realty Group. Give him a call at 969-3400. Again, 969-3400. We'll come back, tip it off. Coming up next, this is Richmond Basketball, and this is Radio Troy Digital Sports.
It's game time. The Sportsplex is now open. Get your teams together and come out for basketball, volleyball, soccer, tennis, golf, batting cages, wrestling, and much, much more. The Sportsplex also offers court rentals for your entire team to play a pickup game or to hold practices. Use our turf fields for multiple sports, including flag football, baseball fielding, and rugby. Sportsplex is open 7 days a week. Check out FamilyFitnessWorks.com for more information and current hours, or call 765-935-0111.
Maybe you haven't heard, but there's a place in Richmond's Depot District that's better than being home. Little Sheba's is a lot like the bar in that 80s TV show Cheers, you know, where everybody knows your name. Come on down after the game on Fridays and join us for pizza. We're here till 11. Or grab some of your friends and try out a game of live trivia Thursday nights at 6:30. If you love live music, Little Sheba's features some of the very best every weekend. Where else are you going to find this kind of variety, along with some of the best food and friends in town? Little Sheba's in Richmond's Depot District. It really is better than being home.
You've got too much stuff in your house or in your business and nowhere to put it all. What do? Here's the answer. Quaker City Storage in Richmond. Quaker City Storage offers various size units for either short-term or long-term storage. You'll get the best rates in town, and you always have 24-hour lighted access to your stuff. Quaker City Storage on Industrial Parkway next to A House Tool. Quaker City Storage is a proud supporter of all Richmond High School athletics.
The last time I was in for service at Best One, I let Roger know my brakes were squeaking. So they checked them out, and Roger told me it was just a little moisture. Not to worry, everything was fine. Well, that was just the reassurance I needed. I trust the team at Best One, just like I trust my own dad.
Hi, I'm Roger Clark. At Best One Tire and Service, we only fix what needs to be fixed. When your car or truck leaves our shop, the service you request will be done right. I guarantee it.
Best One Tire and Service, North 7th and A, Uptown Richmond.
Back at the Tiernan Center, the Generals and the Red Devils senior night for Richmond. Boy, keep an eye on Craig Young, and he looks the part. Only a sophomore. He's jumping it up in the middle against Daniel Hill. The other guy that looks huge is Darius Alexander. He's built more like a fullback. So from a physical standpoint, Young and Alexander, two very, very muscular players. And boy, too, that wasn't even close. Young out-jumped Hill by a mile right there. It'll be Generals basketball. Anthony Phillips, the 5'9 junior, opens up as the point guard. Here's Giroux, top of the key with a left-hand dribble. Now gives it up on the right wing quickly inside to Young. Shot fake, got the defender in the air and then lays it in. And that's where he's going to be tough inside. Red Devils have to find a way to slow him down. Otherwise, it's going to be a long night. Young averaging 19 points, nearly 10 rebounds per game. Red Devil basketball for the first time. Final tune-up before tournament play begins next week. Here's Griffin at the right elbow. A.J. Ferguson on the wing. Back once again. Receiving the basketball is Griffin, one of the seniors getting the start tonight. Here is Harvey on the drive. Off the glass too hard. The rebound, Harvey, and he gets it in. That ball tipped, I believe, by Jacoby Simpson. And I think, boy, if that's a technical. Wow. I think they called that on Christian Harvey, but I'm not sure why. That was a quick whistle and no explanation of why they called a technical, as Kylon Giroux will end up shooting the free throws right here. That was an interesting call. Giroux gets one more, hits them both, and Fort Wayne will get the basketball. I don't know if Harvey said something, and that might be the only thing I can think is what it was, is he ended up putting it in and then said something to one of the Fort Wayne players, and so that ends up getting a technical, and so it'll be Wayne basketball. Ball kicked deep in the corner. Here's a three on the way. That's off the mark. Rebound inside by Giroux, and they'll kick it back out front. I was trying to see if, well, that was Dial in the corner. Here's Young. Their numbers be a little bit hard to see with the red on the light blue, at least until they get a little bit closer. That jumper's no good. And another offensive rebound. Giroux missed it, and the rebound pulled down by Anthony Phillips. 6:26 to go. Here's Young. Drives, kicks it in the corner. Wide open, and that three-pointer good. There's Dial, just a sophomore as well, and it's 7-2. Generals on top. Here's Harvey down the lane. Scoop shot, no, and a foul, and they may get Dial on the foul. Demaria. That's going to be, again, Dial picking up his first. Demaria Dial. Here is Christian Harvey at the line. Harvey there for two. And the first one's on the way and good. Now, Richmond's going to have to shore a couple of things up before next week. One of those will be in the rebounding department. Now, granted, in the starting lineup, Keyshawn Clemens is not in there to join A.J. Ferguson. Second free throw is good. We'll see how long that Coach Wedlow will go with these seniors. have another stoppage of play, and apparently someone from the band ended up losing a drumstick. Ended up hitting the drum, and it popped out on the floor. Red Devils look to press right here, and that foul will be called on Trey Griffin. Griffin has played well over the last couple of weeks, and they'll need him next week. Boy, think about Connorsville and Mount Vernon, those two teams on Tuesday. That is going to be one heck of a ball game. They went 4 overtimes when they met earlier. Giroux is trapped on the sideline, and he steps out of bounds. Turnover by the Generals. So it'll be Richmond basketball. That's the first turnover by the Generals here tonight. Christian Harvey averaging 24 points per ball game at the point. Jacoby Simpson setting that high screen. Bad pass, turnover Richmond. Off the steal, and there's a foul. And that's going to send Anthony Phillips to the line. And guess what? That's the second foul now on Christian Harvey, and that's not good news for Richmond's leading scorer. So Harvey picks up 2 quick fouls. Ricky Wedlow will come in. And here's Phillips at the line.
Anthony Phillips is at the line, makes the first. Rick Wedlow checking in for Harvey.
So again for Christian Harvey, I don't remember the last time he picked up 2 fouls in the first quarter. Second free throw is good as well by Phillips, and we're back now to a 5-point lead. Phillips with 2, Young with 2, and Giroux with a single point. Red Devils led by Harvey with 4, and he's now to the ball game. Here is A.J. Ferguson on the exchange out front. Wedlow gives it off to Hill. Once again, here is a 3 on the way. That one is going to be missed by Griffin. Here come the Generals back the other way on the fast break. Layup good, and Giroux gets the bucket, and the Red Devils will get a timeout. We will take a timeout as well. Red Devils need to get a break right here. Was it the Generals? Well, for some reason, these officials a little bit testy here early. They just gave the Generals a delay of game warning. It will be timeout Richmond, a 30-second timeout on the Wesley Bates Wealth Management scoreboard. Red Devils down by 7.
All the amenities you want and the convenience you need. Your next apartment is waiting for you at Chester Heights Apartments in Richmond. Chester Heights Apartments come with 1, 2, or 3 bedrooms with central air, inside laundry, swimming pool, and a new regulation-size volleyball court. Chester Heights also offers convenient access to IU East, Reed Hospital, shopping, restaurants, and more. Call today for specials. Chester Heights Apartments on Chester Boulevard in Richmond, a proud supporter of all Richmond High School athletics.
5:16 remaining opening period. Again, Wayne ended up getting a delay of game warning. At the same time, we got a timeout, so there was maybe a little bit of confusion. So now the Red Devils again without Christian Harvey. Those 2 fouls within the first 3 minutes have put him on the bench. Red Devils after the 30-second timeout. Here's A.J. Ferguson way outside the 3-point line. Here's Wedlow, crossover once again. Now will drive with the left hand, gives it off to Ferguson. Here's Griffin, and Wedlow receives at the left elbow. Griffin once again will now clear things out. The Red Devils a little stagnant offensively right here. And here is Griffin way short on the 3-point attempt. And that's one area where the Red Devils, it will be interesting to see next week what adjustments they will make, because sometimes when the offense bogs down a little bit, they have a tendency just to fire up a shot. Giroux down the lane, and a jump ball is a nice block by A.J. Ferguson, and it will be Red Devil basketball. Fort Wayne will commit their second turnover. And the good news there is that A.J. Ferguson didn't pick up a foul. He has been foul prone this year, and when he's on the bench, the Red Devils are not a very good rebounding basketball team. Wedlow, top of the key, right side now to Ferguson. Entry pass to Griffin, back to Ferguson, and once again Dan Hill, top of the key. 4:15 remaining in the period. Here's Griffin between the circles, now with the right hand between the legs, pull up inside the 3-point line, and the miss, and the rebound by Alexander. 3 sophomores in the starting lineup for the Generals. Here's Phillips. In fact, their entire starting five, they only have one senior on their team, and that is Damon Marlowe. And stepping on the sideline, off the dribble, turnover there by Phillips, and the third turnover now by the Generals. We stay at 11-4. Red Devils have gone the last minute and a half or so without any points on the board. Here's Griffin at the right elbow. Will find Hill top of the key and swings it left side to Wedlow. Wedlow crosses back to the left hand, pulls up, misses. Red Devils stay cold early, and the rebound Alexander for the Generals. And here comes Fort Wayne once again. Phillips outside to Young, three-pointer no good. Phillips with the offensive rebound, looking for an opening, and then throws it away, and that'll be a foul on Alexander. Another turnover, number 4 now on the Generals. Off the steal was Trey Griffin.
Second foul, this one on number 20.
3:18 remaining, and Coach Wedlow saying something there to Jacoby Simpson in a rather animated way on the sideline. So again, the Red Devils stuck on 4. So you can get a bucket right here. High screen by Ferguson. Wedlow passed up the 3, and then they'll swing it left side to Griffin. Griffin checked there defensively by Dial. Once again, Wedlow. And now Richmond backs it and spreads it. Here's Griffin. Off now to Simpson. Wedlow top of the key. Wedlow looks to give it off to Griffin. Here's another 3. Got it. So the Red Devils get a 3. Trey Griffin with his first points of the night, and the Red Devils down by 4. Zone trap put together here by Richmond once again. Across the timeline, Phillips. Young has been quiet. He's playing that high post. Now they'll get it to Young. Sees an opening and then drives, and they'll say took an extra step. 5 turnovers now by the Generals. Well, he drew a triple team by Richmond's defense. They collapsed on him well. Good help there for the Red Devils. 2:23 remaining here in the opening period of play. Here's Wedlow once again. Ferguson playing out beyond the three-point line. Now with the left hand, reverses it back to Wedlow. Another 3 on the way. Good. 2 straight threes now by Richmond. Wedlow and Griffin. Back the other way, Phillips, and we've got a reaching foul called against the Red Devils. See if they got A.J. Ferguson. They did. So Ferguson picks up his first. That'll be the 14th foul now on Richmond, down by 1. The entry, Alexander off the glass too hard. Simpson the rebound. And here come the Red Devils back the other way. Here's Griffin. Simpson on the drive, kicks it off now to Wedlow. Back out. Here's a 3 on the way. Another 3 by Trey Griffin. And the Red Devils, just like that, now lead it by 2. 1:37 to go. Griffin now with 6. And Red Devils playing well without their leading scorer. And there is a 10-second call. And turnover number 6 on the Generals. And their head coach, Aaron Rayer, is not happy with his ball club right now. And the Red Devils, Wedlow and Griffin coming alive now for Richmond here in the last couple of minutes after going about a minute and a half without getting points on the board. And they have now held Fort Wayne scoreless for the last couple of minutes. Here's Griffin backing it away. Giroux on the guard. And now Wedlow on the right wing. Wedlow on a screen and roll to Simpson. Nothing there. Kicks it out once again to Griffin. In the corner, the drive by A.J. Ferguson. Nothing available, and goes back outside again to Griffin. 56 seconds remaining on the clock. Ferguson throws it inside. First turnover by Richmond. Here's Young back the other way, lays it in. Tied now at 13. Young coming back again after the steal. Wedlow will find Simpson, and A.J. will bring it back outside to Griffin. Young now leading Fort Wayne with 4 points. 28 seconds remaining. There you see Wedlow. Wedlow looking for an opening, gives it off now to Ferguson. Griffin will hand it off to Wedlow. 14 seconds on that exchange out front. Let's see what Wedlow can do. Wedlow's going to pull up and miss everything as the ball goes out of bounds, and not well executed that time by Richmond. So 7.5 remaining here in this opening period of play. Let's see if Fort Wayne can get one final look. Here's a drive, and Young dunks it, but they'll wave it off. And we will go to the free throw line. Kylon Giroux there for the second time, and this will be a two-shot foul with 1.2 remaining. Foul called on Daniel Hill. And the Generals now lead it by 1, 14-13, and they have shot the free throw well. Second free throw on the way, and it is good. So 1.2, here is Wedlow. He'll throw this one down the floor. It's off the mark. We'll head to period number 2. On the Wesley Bates Wealth Management scoreboard after 1, the Generals 15, the Red Devils 13.
Hey, this is Steve, and out of Jiffy Lube the other day, a customer came in and said, Steve, this was my 100th oil change on this car, and you've done them all.
Hi, my name is George Farrell, and I've been coming to Jiffy Lube for over 14 years. I recently just had my 100th oil change. I'd like to thank Steve Funkhauser and his staff for the great service that they've provided me over the years. Thank you to all, and I would recommend anyone to come to Jiffy Lube to get their car serviced.
Jiffy Lube, #1 in customer satisfaction for a reason.
Reminder, tonight's game brought to you in part by Purdue Polytechnic. A Purdue degree is just down the road in Richmond. Purdue Polytechnic offers degrees in computer graphic technology, including web programming and design, animation, and game studies. Other degrees include industrial and mechanical engineering technology and organizational leadership. Purdue Polytechnic enrollment is year-round. For more information, give them a call at 765-973-8228 or visit their website at purdue.edu/Richmond. 15-13 after 1. The Red Devils fell down early, came back behind the shooting of Trey Griffin as well as Ricky Wedlow. Red Devils, by the way, playing again without Christian Harvey, scored 4 points but picked up 2 quick fouls. And now the Red Devils will make another change. We'll see Philip Hobbs come in along with Keyshawn Clemens. First time they've gotten in the action here tonight. Here's Giroux for 3 at the top of the key, and Giroux nails the bucket. Early bucket here in period number 2 there for the Generals, and now the Red Devils down by 5. Hobbs, as promised last week, getting more playing time here at the varsity level. Hobbs back once again to Griffin, launches the 3, got another one. And Griffin not missing much here tonight. Red Devils down by 2. Clemens almost gets the steal. Young will be fouled, and that will go against Philip Hobbs. Hobbs will pick up his first. Just underway here in period number 2. The Red Devils stay in the zone. In the corner, here's a three-pointer on the way. That's missed by Dial. Rebound Young. Young off the glass, no. And there is Hill, the rebound for Richmond. Outlet pass will find Griffin. Griffin stops inside the three-point line. Missed it short. Hill saves it, but saves it to a general player. Back the other way we go. Down the lane, and a foul called. By the way, in the ball game, Shaquan Sanders, and it is Sanders wearing number 23, who will go to the line for 2 shots. Ricky Wedlow will pick up his first. There you see the time remaining in the score here in period number 2. Sanders at the line, and boy, for a team that only shoots 57% coming in, they're shooting pretty well here tonight. Coming in the ball game now will be Andrew Rhodes. Rhodes is a 6'3 junior. A.J. Ferguson will come back in now for Richmond. Second free throw is good. As I mentioned, they only shoot 57% coming in, and so far they've missed just 1 time at the free throw line. Daniel Hill will sit down. Hill has played well here in the second half of the season after sitting out the first half. And the Red Devils down by 4. Here's Griffin. Wedlow receives the basketball. He has in his left corner Philip Hobbs. Entry pass now to Clemens and a foul underneath, and that'll go against Young. So Craig Young, the sophomore, averaging again 19 points and nearly 10 rebounds, picks up his first. And now the Red Devils will come back with their leading scorer, Christian Harvey. Hobbs will sit down. So Wedlow off the inbound. Ferguson back out to Harvey, and that's where the Red Devils will set it up. And again, they'll try to spread the floor as much as they can. And Richmond has had some success this year in slashing to the basket, but tonight's been the three-point baskets that's been the key. The exchange out front again to Wedlow. Here's Griffin. Back once again to Harvey. Griffin sets the screen, now clears to the right. Harvey guarded there by Giroux. The screen by Clemens. Back outside again to Griffin. Griffin off the drive, and they'll wave off the shot and call a foul. Rhodes will pick up the foul. That's going to be his first. The General basketball team playing up in Fort Wayne against some very good competition, so you knew they were going to come into this one a very talented squad. Here's Ferguson off the drive, layup good. A.J. Ferguson taking the basketball to the rack for the first time tonight. Thought he almost traveled with it, but no whistle. Red Devils down by 2. Shaquan Sanders. And now they break the press, and the ball knocked out of bounds as Giroux goes to the floor. Last touch by A.J. Ferguson. Philip Hobbs will come back in. Ricky Wedlow will sit down. Young double teamed in the corner. Giroux for three, no good, and that'll be an easy call right there. They got Sanders off the push. So Sanders will pick up his first. 5:24 remaining before halftime. And the Red Devils down by 2. Again, a week from tonight, Richmond will play the winner, Mount Vernon and Connorsville. What a matchup that'll be on Tuesday in Newcastle. Griffin gets the screen. Here's Hobbs. Line drive shot missed. Ball loose, picked up by Harvey. Takes it in the lane, turns it over. Here's Young back the other way. Young, he loses it. The kick out, the shot fake, and the shot on the way good by Giroux. Red Devils, by the way, with just their second turnover. Harvey, a lot of contact the other way, then drives and the bucket good. Harvey now with 6. 22-20. Wayne basketball once again. Here's a wide open shot missed as Rhodes can't get it to go, and Harvey the rebound for Richmond. Skip pass in the corner to Griffin. Here's Clemens. Clemens back out to Harvey. His three-pointer is no good. And the ball tipped by A.J. Ferguson. Good job by Ferguson. And then another three missed by Griffin. And we have a rebounding foul. And if they got Harvey, that's his third. And they did. Harvey just picked up number 3, so Richmond gambled right there. So Harvey sits down. So that's a big foul again on Richmond. He's done for the rest of the half, no doubt about that. They cannot gamble and lose him the rest of the way. So Andrew Rhodes at the line. This will be one in bonus. That's the 8th team foul now on Richmond. I tell you what, if this is a 57% shooting team from the free throw line, they're not indicating anything close to that here tonight, but they do miss that one, and Clemens the rebound. So Richmond again without their leading scorer, but they survived that in the opening period of play. Clemens reverses it right side. Hobbs, one dribble in the corner to Ferguson. Ferguson also one dribble terminates, gives it up to Hobbs, and out front again to Griffin. 3:57 ago, and the Red Devils reset. You try that initial break, nothing there, come back, reset it. Wedlow trying to cut off the top of the He will give it now to Hobbs. Here's Clemens back to Hobbs, and once again Wedlow between the circles. 3:40 to go. Here's Griffin. Screened by Clemens. Boy, and there's an offensive foul. That was easy to see from here as well. Griffin just picked up his second. Coach Wedlow thought maybe that the player flopped a little bit. He probably did, but there was a clear indication of the extension of that forearm. And so now the Generals get it back. And they break the press across the timeline. Drive down the lane. Scoop shot is no good by Sanders. Clemens comes out with it. Here's Wedlow across the timeline. Wedlow spins off the rim. No good. And the rebound by Sanders. Here's Young. Young across the timeline. He's looking for an opening. Richmond reaching for it. Here is Kazi, who's just checked into the ball game. Can't get the shot to go. Young with a rebound, put back good. And that's where he can be so dangerous inside if you don't rebound. 25-20. Wedlow backs it away. As, by the way, we want to mention again that in the ball game, Darian Kazi, a 6'1 junior. And the Red Devils down by 5. Here once again is Wedlow. Off now to Hobbs. Thought about the three. Covered up quickly by Phillips. On the drive is Griffin. Back out to Hobbs. He'll reverse it to Wedlow. Wide open three. Good. Good ball movement there for the Red Devils. And Richmond back down by 2. Generals facing that zone trap. Driving the lane, missing the shot. Young gets the offensive rebound, and they're going to get Hobbs on the foul. Not much that Hobbs can do. Young at about 6'5" and those long arms. They say there's no shot. So Hobbs just picked up his second. 10 team fouls now on Richmond, so everything double bonus the rest of the way at 2:08 remaining. Six points by Craig Young. And once I kept talking about how well that the Generals have been shooting the free throw, they missed 2 in a row. Kazi comes out of the lane. That will move Phillips in. Second free throw short. He misses them both. Ferguson with a rebound. Here come the Red Devils. Wedlow across the timeline. 2 minutes remaining. Here's Griffin, covered up quickly by Young. Now it'll be Wedlow once again. They'll switch Young off and Phillips. And again, Wedlow picks up his dribble, gives it back outside to Griffin. 1:46 to go here in the first half. Here's Hobbs on the right wing. Entry pass will find Wedlow cutting across the lane. Wedlow on the right wing. Back outside to Ferguson. And once again, Wedlow sets it up with the left hand. Wedlow driving. Hobbs shot on the way. Missed this one long. A.J. Ferguson the rebound. The kick out and the three-pointer no good by Griffin. And we've got, I believe, a rebounding foul inside against Dial. He just picked up his second. Probably would have been okay if he didn't clear Philip Hobbs out of the lane the way he did. Damon Marlowe coming in, the 6-foot senior. And also coming into the ball game, that it? That might be the only one that has come in. Here's A.J. Ferguson for three, no good. Clemens the rebound from Wedlow in the corner. He can't get it to go. Ferguson another rebound for the Red Devils and then throws it away. Stolen and heading the other way is Phillips, and he'll score. Boy, after the big rebound, you turn it over. That's the third by Richmond. Red Devils down by 4. And they almost throw it over and back right there. Griffin off now to Hobbs. Back to Griffin at the elbow. Gets the screen by Ferguson. Griffin driving, throws up the shot, and draws a foul. It wasn't pretty, but Trey Griffin able to get to the line right here. 42.7. There you see the score. Marlowe picks up the foul. And here is Griffin at the line, and he is now in double figures with 10.
Stay tuned for a special performance from the color guard half.
Second free throw now by Trey Griffin. He is having a good first half. And the Red Devils down by 2. And again, here's the trap. They put Hobbs in the middle. Pass will find Giroux, 16-footer good. Giroux having a good first half as well. Red Devils back down by 4. And we're 25 seconds. Richmond again playing with that Christian Harvey for about 4 minutes. He only came in for a couple of minutes here in the second quarter, and then he picked up his third foul. He has 6. Red Devils playing for the final shot. Wedlow will find Hobbs. Here is Griffin. Throws up a 3 and almost got it to go, and we've made it to halftime. On your Wesley Bates Wealth Management scoreboard, Fort Wayne 29, Richmond 25. Your halftime report is next. This is Richmond Basketball and Radio Troy Digital Sports.
Hey, Chuck, where are you headed? Spinning's about to start.
I'm heading to CrossFit.
Isn't that for, like, the elite lifters or athletes only?
No, at FFW CrossFit, all workouts can and will be scaled to any ability level to welcome everyone.
Sounds great. I need to get out of the same old workout routine. I'm just not sure I can keep up. It seems pretty intense.
No real lifting experience is needed. FFW CrossFit teaches you everything you need to know and move at your own pace in a positive, motivating environment.
You know, I've always wanted to give it a try. I'll see you there.
Learn more at ffwcrossfit.com.
I am your physician.
I am your caregiver.
I'm your spiritual support.
I'm here to help you be independent
and achieve your optimal health.
But I am also a cancer survivor.
I am living with diabetes.
I am a chef.
And an artist.
I am your neighbor.
I am the face of Reed Health.
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 Reed Health, right beside you.
There is one thing for sure in my life. I know nothing about fixing cars. That's why I take my vehicles to Beach Automotive at 110 East Main in Richmond. Their experts have the knowledge to service and repair even the most challenging auto problems. So if you have an automotive question, they have the answers at Beach Automotive, 110 East Main in Richmond. Or give them a call at 765-966-8181 or visit their website, beach-auto.com.
The dealership where I bought my car told me I needed new tires. So of course I stopped by Best One and asked Roger to take a look. So they checked it out, and he told me not yet. He said I was good for at least another 10,000 miles. I've always gotten an honest opinion at Best One, and so will you.
Hi, I'm Roger Clark at Best One Tire and Service. We'll only sell you tires when you need new tires, and they'll be the right tires for your car or truck. I guarantee it.
Best One Tire and Service, North 7th and A, Uptown Richmond.
At Richmond Power & Light, we're committed to Richmond. We've been a part of this community for over 114 years. We're not part of some big energy conglomerate, and we don't answer to out-of-town stockholders. Instead, we are accountable to you. And just like you, we want what's best for our hometown. That means you can count on us to provide reliable electricity at low rates. We are Richmond Power & Light, your hometown electric utility, building Richmond a better tomorrow.
Getting a lucky break rocks, but no one can be lucky all the time. Which is why when it comes to your insurance coverage, luck should have nothing to do with it. So talk to Indiana Farm Bureau Insurance, the company that believes great coverage starts with care. A cost-free consultation offered to anyone, Farm Bureau client or not, that allows agents to get to know you better so they can help you prepare better. Indiana Farm Bureau Insurance. Stop knocking on wood.
Questions about your coverage in Wayne County? Call 765-962-9548 and ask for me, Kevin Shearer.
We'd like you to know why public power is important to you. In small towns and cities across America, locally owned public power systems like ours represent local people working together to meet local needs. Our only purpose is to provide an essential service at the lowest possible cost. This makes a big difference in rates and service, and all the benefits we produce at home stay at home. Richmond Power & Light, your locally owned electric utility. Together, we make powerful partners.
Maybe you knew that Indiana University East has world-renowned professors and 50 highly respected IU degree programs. Still, there's someone you should meet. He's a red wolf. He's Rufus, our mascot. He's here for our intercollegiate sports, dozens of student clubs, and to make sure things aren't too, well, tame. Check us out at iue.edu or drop by. But be careful. No leash. IU, focused on you.
Best One Tire and Service has been committed to our partners since 1948. With more than 250 locations in 26 states, Best One puts over 1 million tires on the road every year. Superior tires, expert service, competitive prices. Best One Tire and Service, where the best costs less.
Hi, I'm Roger Clark with Best One of Richmond. Because Best One is one of Bridgestone's largest retailers, we offer exclusive Bridgestone savings. Visit us in Richmond to save on Bridgestone tires today.
Back here, it's halftime as the Red Devils down 29-25. Today's game brought to you in part by your Richmond area Subways. Each day of the week, you can get a different 6-inch sub with no artificial flavors or colors, just $3.50. It is Friday, it's the tuna. Saturday, the Black Forest ham, and then Sunday, the meatball marinara. Treat yourself at Subway. 4 locations in Richmond and Hagerstown. Subway, eat fresh. Here are your first half numbers. First off for the Generals. They were led by Giroux with 12, 6 points by Young, 4 points by Phillips, 2 points by Sanders, and a single point by Rhodes in the first half. By the way, they turned the ball over 6 times. There was a stretch where they had a really hard time holding on to the basketball, but they survived. And then the Richmond Red Devils had to survive, too, without Christian Harvey for the great majority of that first half, as he ended up with 3 fouls, 2 very quick, including that technical right at the beginning of the ball game. Trey Griffin led the Red Devils with 11. Ricky Wedlow with 6. Christian Harvey with 6. And A.J. Ferguson, he finished with 2. Red Devils took care of the basketball, finished with only 3 turnovers in that first half of play. Again, Trey Griffin, 2 fouls. Christian Harvey, 2 fouls. And Phillip Hobbs, also 2 fouls for the Red Devils in that first half. And by the way, after one, Fort Wayne led at 15-13, and then the Generals outscored the Red Devils 14-12 in that second period of play, and that's where we stand at halftime at 29-25. Want to remind you, New Vision Sports is a training program that focuses on the training and improvement of the serious athletes of all ages and skill levels. From creating customized workout plans to providing ongoing motivation and support, New Vision strives to help you achieve your training goals. Contact New Vision to schedule your workout with head coach Phil Taylor or coach Jerry Coleman. Give them a call at 977-5831 or go to their website, newvisionsports.com. Again, 977-5831 or newvisionsports.com. That's New Vision Sports with a Z. We will come back, your second half, coming up in just a few moments. Stay right there. This is Richmond Basketball and Radio Troy Digital Sports.
Getting a lucky break rocks, but no one can be lucky all the time. Which is why when it comes to your insurance coverage, luck should have nothing to do with it. So talk to Indiana Farm Bureau Insurance, the company that believes great coverage starts with care. A cost-free consultation offered to anyone, Farm Bureau client or not, that allows agents to get to know you better so they can help you prepare better. Indiana Farm Bureau Insurance. Stop knocking on wood.
Questions about your coverage in Wayne County? Call 765-962-9548 and ask for me, Kevin Shearer.
Hi, this is Steve Funkhauser, and I was talking to someone the other day about how friendly and professional the crew at Jiffy Lube is, and they said, "You are always so upbeat. I'm going to call you Mr. Positive." And so now I am Mr. Positive. And I want you to know how proud I am of you and that you are doing a great job today. And hey, do something nice for somebody. Make somebody smile. Smiles are contagious, you know. I want you to have a great day and the horse you rode in on. Jiffy Lube. Fast, friendly, professional. I'm Mr. Positive, and I approve this message.
Are you looking for a quality used car you can trust to take you where you want to go? Stop at Tony's Car Sales at 250 National Road West. Tony's has a top-of-the-line selection of low-mileage, one-owner cars, trucks, vans, and SUVs, all handpicked by Mike and Adrian Parker. Tony's is family-owned with 3 generations and 60 years of experience. Check out their selection at tonyscarsales.com or at 250 National Road West. Tony's Car Sales, where honesty, quality, and price sell cars. It takes a lot of pieces working together to run a successful business in today's world. One big piece is your connectivity, powered by your internet. For local businesses in Richmond, you have options for who provides your internet. When deciding who to go with, you need to look at Parallax Systems, fiber optic packaging for your benefit. Speed, reliability, and local service, you get it all with Parallax Systems, a division of RP&L. Visit online at parallax.ws or call 962-3770. Tonight's game brought to you in part by Harrington Oak Insurance, where they spend every day working to make our community better, safer, and more enjoyable, because their focus is on insurance and that's it. They're on top of industry changes and are a one-stop shop for all your insurance needs, whether it's business, personal life, or health. That's why when it comes to protecting you and what's important to you, Harrington Hoke insures it. Give them a call at 962-9502 or go to their website, harringtonoak.com. Harrington Hoke, we got it. Couple of notes in the, no college basketball to tell you about tonight. Couple of games in the NBA underway. The Pacers leading Memphis 65-51 at halftime. Washington and Philadelphia right now going at it in Philadelphia. The Sixers on top 61-49. Miami leads Atlanta in the first quarter 13-7. Phoenix on top is Chicago early in the first quarter. Utah-Milwaukee just underway, as is Minnesota-Dallas, the Lakers, Oklahoma City, and Boston-Toronto. Later tonight, Brooklyn at Denver, and San Antonio is at the Clippers. In the NHL tonight, Edmonton and Washington tied at 1 apiece in the second. Calgary over Florida 3-2 after the first. First intermission, Carolina leading Ottawa 1-0 later tonight. Arizona is on the road at Dallas. And in Major League Baseball, Grapefruit League action and Cactus League action got underway today. The Reds lose their opener against the Giants by a final of 6-4. We're at halftime here. We'll come back your second half in just a couple of moments. This is Richmond Basketball, Radio Troy Digital Sports. Hi, this is Troy Darengowski of Radio Troy Digital Sports. There are plenty of places for me to get lunch or dinner, but there's only one Mancino's. In fact, I was just there for lunch the other day and had a delicious pizza grinder. That's just one of many choices I can get at Mancino's. How about a fresh salad? Several varieties of pasta, Mancino's Lights, or perhaps even an oven-baked spaghetti, or maybe a pepperoni pizza. So when you're looking for a great lunch or dinner, make sure you choose Mancino's, 217 National Road West in Richmond. Summit Computers in Richmond is a full-service computer manufacturing and support company founded in 1997. They partner with businesses and individuals to provide computer systems, hardware, service, support, and design services. They also provide web hosting, high-speed wireless internet, network design, and much, much more. Summit Computers, the official provider of RadioTroy.com.
There are banks that are big, and then there's West End Bank, a bank with big ideas to help people, business, and industry. If you're just starting out on your own and want a new car, West End can help. Maybe it's your first home and you need advice on financing. West End Bank has ideas to help you. West End Bank, helping build better lives and a better community. West End Bank is a community bank with big ideas and home to a distinctive style of banking. Equal housing lender, member FDIC.
Back here at the Tiernan Center, getting ready for period number 3. Final game of the regular season. Red Devils will look toward the tournament next week. Chance to get a little more rest and a little more preparation time, as they will play the winner again of the Connorsville and Mount Vernon game on Tuesday. Christian Harvey playing with those 3 fouls. Will get the basketball, drives off the crossover, scores, and he's fouled. Harvey with 8. Not bad for as little time as he has played here tonight. I think they got Demarie Dial, and they did his 3rd. There you see Harvey. So he's going to come out of the ball game. By the way, Dial just a sophomore, perhaps their second best player right behind Craig Young, but tonight has been Kylon Giroux with 12 points, leading the way for the Generals. And the free throw is up and good, and the Red Devils off to a good start here in the second half, trail it by 1. Anthony Phillips in the backcourt along with Darian Kazi, and then there's a turnover, and Wedlow able to get it. Here's Harvey. He gets hit down the lane. Nothing against Alexander. 7 turnovers against the Generals. Harvey trying to draw the foul against Darius Alexander. 7:34 to go in the quarter, and here's the entry off the inbound to Harvey. Nice crossover. We'll find Wedlow on the wing. Three-pointer good. And just like that, the Red Devils have taken the lead. Wedlow with 9, and there's another turnover. Here is Griffin on the drive, and he's going to get the foul. And that'll go against Giroux, so not a good start if you're a General fan. 2 turnovers within a matter of, 42 seconds. And here's Griffin at the line. Griffin 2 for 2 from the line. Now make it 3 of 3. And just like that, the Red Devils have opened up a 3-point lead. Griffin again with 12 points. And his second free throw is good, and he may be playing a little more inspired, knowing this is the last time he'll play here at the Tiernan Center. And Griffin, I'll tell you what, Harvey almost either got the steal or the foul. Kazi across the timeline. Young will find Alexander, and then the foul called on A.J. Ferguson. A.J. just picked up number 2, and Alexander will go to the line. We haven't even played a minute yet, and we've seen a lot of action within that first minute. And the free throw's no good. Richmond scored 8 points in less than a minute to open up the third quarter. Second free throw now by Darius Alexander, another one of those talented sophomores. They list him at 6'5". I don't think he's quite at 6'5". He and A.J. Ferguson almost the same size, and Keyshawn Clemens down there, he along with Alexander get the all-hair team. They've got all kinds of hair between those two, and that'll be a foul on Darian Kazi. So Kazi picks up number 1. That'll be the third team foul on the Generals. So Richmond basketball. Ferguson sets the screen there for Harvey. Ferguson shoots the 3 and missed it, and the rebound there by Kazi. Here come the Generals back inside to Alexander, and got it. Boy, that one nearly popped out on him. And we're back to a 1-point lead. Harvey will find Clemens. He'll reverse it now to Wedlow and set the screen. Wedlow looks for the opening. Nothing there. Now it'll be Griffin, top of the key. A.J. Ferguson, the slip screen. And the 3 on the way. Good. There he is again. Trey Griffin, the quick trigger. And the Red Devils now lead it by 4, 36-32. Richmond could not have asked for a better start to the third quarter. Nice pass to Young, and Young lays it in, give Giroux the assist. And I'm a little surprised they need to go to him more if they're going to win here tonight, because Young can be dominant inside. Red Devils now 2-point lead. Here's Wedlow near the midcourt circle, guarded there by Giroux. Red Devils running a little 1-4 low until Griffin comes out. Now it'll be Harvey receiving from Wedlow. Griffin back to Wedlow on the exchange. And once again, Griffin left wide open. Another 3 off the back of the iron. And they're going to get A.J. Ferguson off the rebound. And that's going to be number 3 on A.J. So he has 3. Harvey has 3. Daniel Hill will come back in. .5:20 remaining. Across the timeline is Causey, very shaky with the basketball as it goes out of bounds. Last touched by Richmond. Here's Phillips at the point. That'll be Causey. The screen by Young. It didn't stay very long as Causey gives it off now to Young. Young draws a double team and the foul, and maybe Clemens. So Keyshawn Clemens will pick up his first, and there you see the time remaining in the score here in the third quarter. And Craig Young is 0 for 2 at the line. He has 8 points. Next Friday we'll be on the air at 5:30. Tip-off time at 6 o'clock from the field house in Newcastle. And Young got a nice bounce. Girls state championships are tomorrow. In fact, we have an area team, Union City. Will play Wood Memorial, the #1 team in 1A tomorrow morning. That'll start at 10:30. See that game on Fox Sports Midwest or Fox Sports Indiana. Griffin on the drive will find Hill quickly out to Wedlow. Three-pointer short. Rebound Clemens. He'll find Harvey. Shot fake. Drives off the glass. Good. Christian Harvey continues to be so effective inside and outside. He now has 11 back the other way. Shot is going to be missed by Giroux. Alexander got the rebound, but a foul call, I believe. But two officials will get together. Coach Wedlow wants a jump ball, but the official's going to say foul, and they're going to get Daniel Hill for his second. Here's Young off the inbound. Alexander swings it right side. And Giroux will receive it back out front from Phillips. And that'll be Phillips once again at 4:24 to go in the quarter. Here's Giroux. Back to Phillips. Skip pass. Will find Giroux, and his jumper good. Giroux for 3, and he now has 15. And the Red Devils down by 1. Here's Hill. Driving, kicks it out. Harvey, three-pointer, no good. Rebound and high to get that one was Darian Causey. Causey will find Giroux. Here's another 3. That one is good. 2 in a row for Giroux, and the Red Devils didn't find the shooter that time, and Giroux now is 18. And the Red Devils down by 4. Even after a good start to the quarter, and Wedlow turns it over. 4th turnover by Richmond. Here's Young, and Young, he will not save it from going out of bounds. That's a nice job that time by Christian Harvey. And so the Generals will turn it over for the 9th time. Boy, Richmond again got off to such a great start in the quarter, and now they find themselves down by 4 after back-to-back threes by Kylon Giroux. And now the Generals in a little 1-3-1 zone. They put Young on the top of that zone. They go a little bigger on the perimeter. Here is Clemens. He'll stop and fire and miss. And the rebound by Phillips. Lead pass to Young. Look out the other way, and he tomahawks that one. And you knew he'd do it. That's the type of athlete he is, and Richmond's going to get a timeout right here. We will take a timeout as well. There you see the score on the Wesley Bates Wealth Management scoreboard.
Some people are born lucky. Other people take luck into their own hands, avoid stepping on sidewalk cracks, and wouldn't dare walk under a ladder. But whether you're born with luck or make your own, when it comes to your insurance coverage, luck should have nothing to do with it. So talk to Indiana Farm Bureau Insurance today or visit them online at infarmbureau.com to purchase an auto policy. Indiana Farm Bureau Insurance. Stop knocking on wood.
Questions about your coverage in Wayne County? Call 765-962-9548 and ask for me, Kevin Shearer.
Hey, tonight's game brought to you in part by Square Donuts. Whether it's a delicious breakfast, afternoon treat, or midnight snack, Everyone loves the taste of Square Donuts of Richmond. Enjoy those huge cinnamon rolls or any of the other crowd favorites, including maple bacon, strawberry cheesecake, Oreo cream, pumpkin spice, and more. And, of course, grab those award-winning glazed donuts voted the #1 donut in the entire state. Proud to be your favorite donut shop and home to the best donuts in town and the only squares around, Square Donuts of Richmond. We've gone back and forth here the third quarter. Richmond a great start, but then the Generals coming back and playing very strong over the last couple of minutes. So it'll be Richmond basketball as we are now down to the final 2:57. Here's Harvey. He'll find Griffin for three off the screen, and Griffin hits another three. And what a ball game that Trey Griffin is having here tonight. The Red Devils back to within three. Here's Young, double teamed on the sideline and almost threw it away. Giroux will find Alexander. Alexander drives, left it short, gets the offensive rebound, put back, no, but he's fouled, and it will be a two-shot foul for Darius Alexander. Clemens will pick up number 2. Alexander at the line, and the free throw is on the way and good. By the way, 19 points for Trey Griffin, 11 points by Christian Harvey, 9 by Wedlow. Second, I should say, yes, number 2 is no good. Clemens the rebound, so 1 of 2 there for Alexander. And it'll be Red Devil basketball at 2:27 to go. Harvey off now to Wedlow. Wedlow guarded by Phillips. Giroux at the top of that zone now against Trey Griffin. And they're going to make sure they don't lose track of where Griffin is. Now we'll see the Generals pretty much go man-to-man, and Hill, or take that back. Young in the middle, but there's the drive by Harvey and the score. He has 13. They don't even go out and guard Daniel Hill, leaving Young inside, and it's back to a 2-point ball game. Here's Giroux. He will find Kazi for 3, and he was way downtown on that one. Kazi, his first basket. And both teams shooting the 3 here tonight. Screen here by Clemens. Here's another 3. Top of the key. Good once again by Griffin. He has 22. 1:28 remaining. Griffin on fire here tonight. Here's Alexander. Bouncing back once again to Kazi. And that'll be Phillips at midcourt. Red Devils stay in that 2-3 zone, though they go very small down low with Trey Griffin. And timeout by the Generals. That is their first timeout. We'll take a timeout as well. 1:10 remaining here in the third on the Wesley Bates Wealth Management scoreboard. Red Devils down by 2.
You've got too much stuff in your house or in your business and nowhere to put it all. What do? Here's the answer. Quaker City Storage in Richmond. Quaker City Storage offers various size units for either short-term or long-term storage. You'll get the best rates in town, and you always have 24-hour lighted access to your stuff. Quaker City Storage on Industrial Parkway next to A House Tool. Quaker City Storage is a proud supporter of all Richmond High School athletics.
Kylan Giroux, 18 points, leading Fort Wayne. Wayne, 12 by Craig Young. The Red Devils led by Trey Griffin with 22. Christian Harvey, 13. And Ricky Wedlow with 9. So it'll be General basketball. Here's Kazi, another 3 off the inbound, missed it, and the rebound by Clemens. The Red Devils' chance to tie or take the lead right here. Here's Griffin. Now to Hobbs, who's re-entered the ball game. Hobbs back outside to Harvey. We're under a minute remaining now in the third. Harvey against Phillips at the midcourt circle, and now the Red Devils again will clear it out here on the near side. Harvey off now to Hobbs. Hobbs behind the back dribble will find Harvey, and we've got a foul call against the Generals, and that'll go against Phillips. Team foul number 4 now on the Generals. Griffin inbounding with 33.8 seconds remaining here in this third quarter. Here's Harvey wide open. Got it. Nothing but net. Christian Harvey now with 16. And the Red Devils have taken a 1-point lead. Here's Giroux. He draws contact. No whistle. Offensive rebound put back. No. And another rebound by Young. Young with 14. The Red Devils back the other way, and a turnover as Hobbs can't hold on. 5th turnover by Richmond, 11.4. Giroux will inbound to Phillips. 9 seconds remaining. Phillips, down court pass, and a shot fake, and then the bucket good as Sanders gets the first 2 points of the second half for Sanders, and that's going to do it for the third quarter as a flurry at the end by the Generals on the Wesley Bates Wealth Management scoreboard. Red Devils trail this one by 3.
At Richmond Power and Light, we're committed to Richmond. We've been a part of this community for over 114 years. We're not part of some big energy conglomerate, and we don't answer to out-of-town stockholders. Instead, we are accountable to you. And just like you, we want what's best for our hometown. That means you can count on us to provide reliable electricity at low rates. We are Richmond Power and Light, your hometown electric utility, building Richmond a better tomorrow.
Hey, tonight's game brought to you in part by Jason Wise, of Better Homes and Gardens First Realty Group. He has an idea for an alternative fundraiser for your school group or nonprofit. If you list, buy, or refer a customer and mention this promotion, he'll donate 10% of what he makes on the transaction to the school group or nonprofit of your choice in your name. Tell your friends, family, colleagues to mention this offer when listing with Jason Wise at Better Homes and Gardens First Realty Group. Give him a call at 969-3400. Again, that number, 969-3400. Final 8 minutes of the regular season, barring an overtime. And here is Giroux for 3, another downtown 3 this time, Kylon Giroux. And the Generals now leaded by 6, and back the other way, that shot no good by Griffin. And the rebound, Sanders. Here come the Generals again. Layup good. This time it'll be Phillips. Phillips. And all of a sudden a good start here in the period by the Generals, and Richmond down by 8. Here's A.J. Ferguson. Thought about the 3. Clemens back to Wedlow. His three-pointer. That's no good. And the rebound by Giroux. Lead pass to Young. Young does a great job and then dunks it at the other end. And that's the kind of athlete he is. Ouch. Timeout by Richmond. 7:07 remaining, and all of a sudden on the Wesley Bates Wealth Management scoreboard, it's a 10-point ball game.
Hey, Chuck, where are you headed? Spinning's about to start.
I'm heading to CrossFit.
Isn't that for, like, the elite lifters or athletes only?
No, at FFW CrossFit, all workouts can and will be scaled to any ability level to welcome everyone.
Sounds great. I need to get out of the same old workout routine. I'm just not sure I can keep up. It seems pretty intense.
No real lifting experience is needed. FFW CrossFit teaches you everything you need to know and move at your own pace in a positive, motivating environment.
You know, I've always wanted to give it a try. I'll see you there.
Learn more at ffwcrossfit.com.
Hey, Purdue Degrees just down the road in Richmond. Purdue Polytechnic offers degrees in computer graphic technology, including web programming and design, animation, and game studies. Other degrees include industrial and mechanical engineering technology and organizational leadership. Purdue Polytechnic enrollment is year-round. For more information, give them a call at 765-973-8228 or visit their website at purdue.edu/Richmond. What a dunk that time. We've seen Craig Young dunk it twice, and that was very impressive. 16 points now by Craig Young, and the Red Devils now down by 10 here in the fourth quarter. 22 by Griffin, 16 by Harvey. And again, Young was 16. Giroux, he now has 21. And the Red Devils basketball. Here's Wedlow. Starts to drive, gets cut off defensively by Dial, who's back in the ballgame. Dial has yet to score, and there's a turnover by Richmond, number 6. And then coming right back, Harvey with the steal. Harvey driving in the lane, feeds it off to Ferguson, and puts it up and will be fouled. It'll be a 2-shot foul, and A.J. looking at Christian Harvey like, why didn't you shoot that ball? Sanders will pick up the foul. There you see Sanders, or should say A.J. Ferguson. I was going to mention, this is a good ball game for Richmond here tonight for next week. Because whether they win or lose, they're up against a pretty decent basketball team here tonight. 6:38 remaining in the fourth, and that free throw's no good. Young with a rebound, and when you saw Young dunk it the last time, that gives you a pretty good idea. This is a good athletic basketball team. Young once again and draws contact, but then a steal by A.J. Ferguson. 11 turnovers now by the Generals. Here is Clemens inside, good. Give the assist to Harvey. Clemens his first 2, and just like that, Richmond back down by 7. Here's Phillips driving. Ball will go out of bounds. It'll stay with the Generals. So 7-point lead. Here's another 3 from the right wing. No good. A.J. Ferguson with the rebound. Phillips missed it. Here's Harvey driving. Gets up in the air. Basket is good, and he's fouled. And the Red Devils were down by 10. Now they're only down by 5. Harvey with 18 points. Dial leaves the ball game. That's going to be his 4th, and he has not scored tonight, averaging 10 points per game. Harvey playing well after picking up those early fouls and still managing 18 points. Could make it 19 right here. And that free throw's no good. Young with a rebound. Young has that rare athletic ability where he's just a creature. Here's a drive down the lane, and they're going to wave it off the shot by Causey. But you get back to Young, he's just a freak athlete. Wedlow's going to pick up number 2. That'll be team foul number 6. Each team was 6. So we will be shooting the bonus next time out. And there's a steal off the inbound. Harvey, one man to beat, layup good. Harvey now with 20, and Fort Wayne will get a timeout. 5:45 to go in the fourth on the Wesley Bates Wealth Management scoreboard. Red Devils trail it by 3.
Hello, my name is Kyle Schwarzkopf. I'm the manager of Kyle's National Road Auto in business in Richmond since 1979. We employ ASE certified technicians, and we have over 80 years of experience. We work on all domestics and most European and Japanese cars. Give us a call at 966-1555. Kyle's National Road Auto Service. My name is Kyle Schwarzkopf, and I approve this message.
Tonight's game brought to you in part by your Richmond area Subways. Each day of the week you can get a different 6-inch sub with no artificial flavors or colors, just $3.50. On Mondays it's the sweet onion chicken teriyaki, Tuesday the oven roasted chicken, and then Wednesday the turkey breast. Treat yourself at Subway. 4 locations in Richmond and Hagerstown. Subway, eat fresh. Red Devils were down 59-49. They've now scored 7 unanswered.
Thank you to our partners, the Palladium Mining, RadioTroy.com, and 101.7 Point.
Giroux will inbound the basketball as the Red Devils now man-to-man full-court press right here. Here's Causey. He's been shaky with the basketball. Red Devils look to double team, and that'll be a foul against Griffin. He just picked up his 3rd.
That's the 3rd foul.
And we head to the free throw line. Causey 3 points, hit that downtown 3 in the 3rd. 5:37 remaining. And the free throw is up and no good. Clemens the rebound. Quickly, Richmond pushes it down the floor. Here's Harvey. Harvey back once again to Wedlow. Three-pointer off the front of the rim. Clemens the rebound. Tries the outlet. Can't get it. Stolen away. Turnover number 7 on Richmond. Kazi across the timeline. Now to Phillips. Phillips will reverse it left side to Rhodes. It's actually going to be Sanders in the ball game. Now it'll be Giroux. Nothing there for Giroux, so he gives it off to Sanders. Shot fake, drives down the lane, left hand good. That's a mismatch right there. He had Clemens on him. And the Red Devils will have to make that adjustment. They've got to get Clemens out of the ball game, otherwise Sanders lead him up. There's a lob pass inside. A.J. missed it, gets the rebound, put back good. A.J. Ferguson battling to get the rebound. And the Red Devils now down in this one, 61-58, and we've got a foul the other way. Boy, Young, anytime he gets the ball around the basket, that young man can jump flat-footed and score and score easily. Foul's going to be called on Keyshawn Clemens. That'll be his third. Young is at the line, and the first one is no good. Clemens out. Philip Hobbs will come in, so the Red Devils get a little bit shorter. The tallest player they have on the floor right now would be A.J. Ferguson. He's at about 6'1", maybe 6'2". Second free throw by Young is good. He has 17, and the Red Devils down by 4. Here's Wedlow at the right elbow. Skip pass in the corner. And Trey releases and gets it. Trey Griffin, another 3. He has 25. And the Red Devils down by 1. Here's Phillips. Red Devils will look to get it out of his hands at midcourt. Phillips almost lost it. Ball is loose. Picked up by A.J. Ferguson. Here comes Harvey on the drive. Basket good. 22 by Harvey, and the Red Devils down by 10 have now taken a 1-point lead. Here's Giroux, feeds it off to Young. Shot fake. Young then dunks it again. 19, and that's what I said. He could be flat-footed and dunk the basketball. Red Devils down by 1. Boy, what an athlete that young man is. He's going somewhere, I guarantee. Here's Wedlow off the back of the iron. And the long rebound loose on the sideline off the fingertips of Sanders. Young was ready to cherry pick. He would have dunked another one if they could have gotten him the basketball. 3:38 to go. Richmond a chance to regain the lead. 22 by Harvey, 25 by Griffin, 21 by Giroux, and 19 points by Young. A.J. coming up to set the screen there for Harvey. Here's another 3 by Griffin, no good. Rebound Hobbs, put back, yes, and he's fouled. Philip Hobbs, his first 2 points. And the Red Devils have taken a 1-point lead. Phillips will pick up the foul. That's number 2. And the free throw is a little bit hard. The battle for the rebound, and Giroux comes away with it. 3:10 remaining. Here's Kazi. They love to double team him, and he quickly gets a timeout. So the Generals down to their last 2 timeouts. We'll take a timeout as well. 3:05 remaining in the fourth on the Wesley Bates Wealth Management scoreboard. Red Devils lead it by 1.
It's game time. The Sportsplex is now open. Get your teams together and come out for basketball, volleyball, soccer, tennis, golf, batting cages, wrestling, and much, much more. The Sportsplex also offers court rentals for your entire team to play a pickup game or to hold practices. Use our turf fields for multiple sports, including flag football, baseball fielding, and rugby. Sportsplex is open 7 days a week. Check out FamilyFitnessWorks.com for more information and current hours, or call 765-935-0111.
Well, the way this one is shaping up, a little bit ago, it was 59-49. Wayne was on top, but Richmond battling back and have taken now 1-point lead. We've gone back and forth, and I would expect this thing is going to go right down to the wire unless someone makes a run here late. So once again, the Generals got the timeout. Here's Phillips back at the point against Trey Griffin. And we've got a foul away from the basketball. I think they got A.J. Ferguson. Young was working underneath, and A.J. just picked up his fourth. And that'll put Young back to the line. And we're in the bonus. 18 points by Young. And his first free throw. So now he's at 19. He averages 19 per game. Tied at 65. And now the Generals take the 1-point lead. Crunch time here at the Tiernan Center. 2:48 to go. 1-4 high here for Richmond. That is Harvey. Wedlow will now find Griffin. Ball loose. Turnover Richmond. That's number 8. Back the other way, and there's Harvey to come back and get a steal. Baseball pass to Ferguson. Here is Wedlow for 3. Good. Big 3 by Ricky Wedlow. He now has 12. And the Red Devils lead it by 2. Kazi back out to Phillips. Giroux's been quiet in the third quarter, just 1 3-point basket. He had 18 after 3. Phillips down to Young. Young runs it down near the sideline. Young will spin and forces up a shot, missed it, and A.J. Ferguson comes away with it. Young wanted a foul. He thought he got hit somewhere inside, but no whistle. Minute 52 remaining. Generally, these two teams don't put up a whole lot of points when they get together. Here's Harvey working out front against Kazi. Ferguson, skip pass once again. Harvey driving, and we've got a foul call. Not on the shot. They're going to call it out front. It will be a 1-and-1, though. So no shot, but it will put Harvey at the line. Harvey, 22 points, 1:33 remaining. I want to remind you again, Harvey played very little in that first half because of foul trouble, and he's way short on the free throw. There's one area where Harvey will have to get better overall, and that's at the free throw line. Here's Phillips. Phillips on the right elbow. They're trying to get it inside to Young. That is Kazi with the basketball. Now backs it away. Phillips again. If they lob inside, they could probably get it to Young, but there's a drive, an easy bucket that time as Phillips with his 4th point of the quarter. We're tied at 68, 1:02 remaining. Here's Harvey. Harvey at midcourt against Young. Here's Wedlow at the left elbow. Griffin between the circles, guarded out front by Giroux. Back again to Wedlow. What will the Red Devils do right here? They still have 2 timeouts remaining. 36 seconds remaining. Now it'll be Harvey. Do you let the potential junior all-star do it right here? Here's Harvey. Between 2 defenders, off the glass, no. Gets the offensive rebound, shot bait, put back, no. Tips it up, no. Gets another rebound, stripped out of his hands, and a foul will be called. And that'll go against Phillips. He picked up his 3rd. Harvey just kept working at it. And I know that Fort Wayne, those players not happy with that call. They thought that was a clean strip underneath. But here's Christian Harvey at the line. Harvey, 22 points. Missed the front end of the 1-and-1 his last time. But this again will be a 2-shot foul for the junior. Well, they're going to say no. And wait a minute. That was 2 shots right there. I don't know what they're doing. So we'll get one more. So Harvey's missed 2 free throws in a row. Actually 3. Missed the back end of a 3-point attempt. And then missed the front end of the 1-and-1. Now missed this one. He has missed 3 straight. 20.5 seconds remaining. And he missed that one. And then the ball goes out of bounds on the rebound attempt by Phillips. So the Red Devils will get it back, but not before they call a timeout. 19 seconds remaining on the Wesley Bates Wealth Management scoreboard. We're tied at 68.
There's only one place to go on the World Wide Web to find the best automotive deals. Wetzelauto.com. One of the area's largest inventories all in one spot. Wetzelauto.com. Here for you 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. Wetzelauto.com. New and used vehicles, service, parts, body shop, and rental. Plus, value your trade. It's easy to navigate. It's convenient. Wetzelauto.com. It's clickin' awesome.
For over 30 years, Reynolds Plumbing has been keeping the Richmond, Wayne County area running. Whether on commercial properties, restaurants, or residential, they've done quality plumbing, heating, and air work for thousands of customers. It's not just about the quality work, it's also about customer service. It's about attention to details and making absolutely sure you are 100% satisfied. If that's the kind of experience you want in your next plumbing or HVAC job, then Reynolds Plumbing has you covered. Give them a call at 966-0994. After the game, we'll be naming the Wesley Bates Wealth Management Player of the Game and the Subway Sub of the Game. Sometimes we've named starters the Sub of the Game, and we may do that again here tonight. But I know Ricky Wedlow coming off the bench, 12 points, could be our Subway Sub of the Game. We'll wait and see. 19 seconds to go. Red Devil basketball. Hobbs will inbound. Griffin to the right. Nothing there. The kick out. Ball loose. Stolen away. And picking up the steal is Kazi. And then we've got what? A timeout by Fort Wayne. Red Devils with their 9th turnover off the inbound. And again, the Generals will get credit for the timeout. We'll take a timeout as well. And the Wesley Bates Wealth Management scoreboard tied at 68.
Are new cabinets on your wish list? Visit the new Georgia Direct showroom and see the great variety of cabinets on display in a modern setting. Georgia Direct carries quality craft-made one cabinets, and the new showroom has plenty of styles and colors on display. In Richmond, craft-made one is only available at Georgia Direct, where the designers are always on hand to help create a custom kitchen for your home. Visit Georgia Direct's new showroom on 40 East, next to Red Lobster. You'll love what you see, and you'll love the savings at Georgia Direct.
There is one thing for sure in my life. I know nothing about fixing cars. That's why I take my vehicles to Beach Automotive at 110 East Main in Richmond. Their experts have the knowledge to service and repair even the most challenging auto problems. So if you have an automotive question, they have the answers at Beach Automotive, 110 East Main in Richmond. Or give them a call at 765-966-8181 or visit their website, beach-auto.com.
Generals basketball tied at 68, 13.5 seconds remaining. And if I'm the Generals, guess who I go to? Craig Young. I try to get it into his hands somehow, some way. They will inbound again, 13.5 seconds remaining. Phillips will survey for about 2.5 seconds. Phillips stops, backdoor cut, layup is good at the other end by Giroux. They ran it perfectly. 1 second remaining, and Richmond can't get a shot off, and the Red Devils are going to lose another close ball game here tonight on senior night. Your final score, the Generals 70, the Red Devils 68. We'll come back. Fourth quarter, should say the fifth quarter, coming up in a moment. This is Richmond basketball and Radio Troy Digital Sports.
Maybe you haven't heard, but there's a place in Richmond's Depot District that's better than being home. Little Sheba's is a lot like the bar in that 80s TV show Cheers. You know, where everybody knows your name. Come on down after the game on Fridays and join us for pizza. We're here till 11. Or grab some of your friends and try out a game of live trivia Thursday nights at 6:30. If you love live music, Little Sheba's features some of the very best every weekend. Where else are you going to find this kind of variety, along with some of the best food and friends in town? Little Sheba's in Richmond's Depot District. It really is better than being home.
Hey, this is Steve, and out of Jiffy Lube the other day, a customer came in and said, Steve, this was my 100th oil change on this car, and you've done them all.
Hi, my name is George Farrell, and I've been coming to Jiffy Lube for over 14 years. I recently just had my 100th oil change. I'd like to thank Steve Funkhauser and his staff for the great service that they've provided me over the years. Thank you to all, and I would recommend anyone to come to Jiffy Lube to get their car serviced.
Jiffy Lube, #1 in customer satisfaction for a reason.
All the amenities you want and the convenience you need. Your next apartment is waiting for you at Chester Heights Apartments in Richmond. Chester Heights Apartments come with 1, 2, or 3 bedrooms with central air, inside laundry, swimming pool, and a new regulation-size volleyball court. Chester Heights also offers convenient access to IU East, Reed Hospital, shopping, restaurants, and more. Call today for specials. Chester Heights Apartments on Chester Boulevard in Richmond, a proud supporter of all Richmond High School athletics.
The last time I was in for service at Best One, I let Roger know my brakes were squeaking. So they checked them out, and Roger told me it was just a little moisture. Not to worry, everything was fine. Well, that was just the reassurance I needed. I trust the team at Best One, just like I trust my own dad.
Hi, I'm Roger Clark. At Best One Tire and Service, we only fix what needs to be fixed. When your car or truck leaves our shop, the service you requested will be done right. I guarantee it.
Best One Tire and Service, North 7th and A, Uptown Richmond.
When it comes to coverage of high school, college, and professional sports in Richmond and Wayne County, Radio Troy Digital Sports is a game changer. Hi, this is Troy Darengowski. We are now your one-stop website for the best sports coverage in the area. From the Red Devils to the Colts and the Hoosiers, we have you covered. Check out the daily sports page, player and coach interviews, play-by-play of high school and college athletics, and much, much more. Check it out every day on RadioTroy.com.
Well, for I think now the 12th time this year, the Red Devils have lost a ball game 10 points or less. And they lose a tough one tonight, 70-68. It was the backdoor cut to Giroux, who laid it in for the game winner tonight. So another disappointing loss as Richmond heads into the tournament at 2-22. Final scoring for the Generals, Kalen Giroux hit the game winner, 23 points. Craig Young with 18, and they ran that inbounds play perfectly just from a standpoint of the backdoor cut, and Richmond was overplaying on the one side and got beat to the basket. But again, 18 by Young, 8 by Phillips, 6 points by Sanders, 4 points by Alexander, 3 points by Kazi, and a single point by Rhodes. Red Devils led by Trey Griffin with 25, Christian Harvey 22, but he missed 4 free throws down the stretch that possibly could have given the Red Devils a win here tonight. Harvey 22, Ricky Wedlow with 12, 5 points by A.J. Ferguson, Hobbs with 2, and Clemens finished with 2. Time to name the Subway sub of the game here tonight. And we have named Ricky Wedlow, again, the Subway sub of the game, as he finished again with 12 points here tonight. And the Wesley Bates Wealth Management Player of the Game, those honors will go to Trey Griffin, a senior night, 25 points. And Griffin, again, the Wesley Bates Wealth Management Player of the Game. Red Devils back in action a week from tonight. We will wait and see what happens Tuesday, Mount Vernon and Connorsville. We'll get the winner of that game. 6 o'clock will be the tip-off next Friday. 5:30 will be your pregame from Newcastle. Final score once again, Red Devils lose another close one, Fort Wayne 70 and Richmond 68. Thanks for being with us. This has been Richmond Basketball and Radio Troy Digital Sports.